Is it time? Is it time to put this question to bed? Is it time to just say it is what it is? This is what it is, and that's it. Like, is it time? I think it's Justin Jefferson, man. I mean, again, this is not to take away how great of a player that Ja'Marr Chase is. Okay? This is not to take away how great of a player Ja'Marr Chase is. He is a phenomenal player. Okay? That's you know, I can't say it enough. He's a great receiver, but just the way Justin Jefferson really made Kirk Cousins look like a Hall of Famer. In my opinion, there's different types of receivers, but they're equally great. The fact that they're both from LSU is great. Isn't one taller than the other too? And there's still time. That's the cool thing about it. Like, I feel like there's still a lot of time, at least for Chase, from this point. But I don't know. Like, I feel like Justin Jefferson just completely balled out on Sunday. So are you saying that it's between the two as the best wide receiver? No, I'm not the best well, between the two of them, yes. Between the two of them, if we're talking, which we are, right? If we're talking about Ja'Marr Chase and Justin Jefferson, which one are we picking? Because for me, I'm picking Justin Jefferson. You think Jefferson is taller? And I'm not denying we have seen him go off, but have we seen him go off in the capacity in which Justin Jefferson did? All right, this is when we need to let me look up some stuff here. Jefferson. Okay, so Justin Jefferson, the last 5 games, he's been targeted 58 times, has 666 yards, 2 touchdowns, not that many touchdowns, but this is just from the last 5 games. All right, so Ja'Marr Chase. Ja'Marr Chase, 422 yards the last 5 games. He has more touchdowns though. He has 5 touchdowns. 32 receptions. So for whatever reason, it looks like, well, I shouldn't say for whatever reason. I think it's safe to say that Justin Jefferson, like, if they're trying to get a big first down or they're trying to make a splash on a first down play, Justin Jefferson is essentially what he's targeted. That's what he's targeted for. You know, he comes up, he comes up big, right? Chase missed the last 3 games in a row. Well, right, I'm looking at StatMuse, and these are based on the last 5 games that he's played. If you're trying to score, Chase is the guy. I would agree with that too. Let me get that up here. Jefferson only because he does it with an inconsistent quarterback. Chase has Burrow, who knows him from college. But didn't Jefferson played with Burrow as well? I'm pretty sure. I mean, they came out of the same draft class. So you're saying that because, in this instance, Burrow is better than Kirk Cousins, that's what makes the case better, and that's what makes the case higher for Jefferson? I like that perspective. I like Jefferson Chase maybe faster. I like Kupp too. Kupp is now on injured reserve, unfortunately. But Kupp, when he wasn't hurt and when he wasn't injured, he was balling out. I mean, really, what? He was the only weapon. He was the only weapon that the Rams truly had at receiver, I feel like. I'm trying to say that they're both great young receivers, but that's not the question. The question is, who are you picking? And I think you said that you're picking Jefferson. But yes, they are both great receivers. It's who you prefer. I mean, if I had to pick, I'm going with Jefferson. I mean, the thing that who are the Vikings receivers? I feel like Jefferson gets double teamed all the time because of the fact that he's like one of very few weapons. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's one of very few weapons, whereas the Bengals, they have Tyler Boyd, they have Higgins when he's healthy, and then they have Chase, right? Adam Thielen, oh yeah, he's been hella cold. At least this season, he's been very, very cold. Oh yeah, but Stafford was out. That was the second string. It's terrible. Thielen, KJ Osborne. Vikings also pick up, what is it, Hickerson? From the Detroit Lions. Yeah, I don't, honestly, Big Stupid, I don't know what's going on with Thielen. Because I feel like, what was it? I feel like it was Kirk's first season as a Minnesota Viking. He was just like, I mean, it was very clear who Kirk Cousins' favorite receiver was. And that's honestly what got Stephon Diggs shipped out of town after he signed a really nice big contract. I appreciate it, kid. Thielen is getting older. Oh, Hawkinson. What did I say? Hickinson? I meant to say Hawkinson. Jefferson has been doing the greatness though. Thielen used to be the guy, but you would think that they would complement each other, and it just doesn't. That's not what's that's not what we're seeing happening though. That's not what we're seeing happening. JJ is much taller than Chase. They are almost the same build and weight-wise. Don't forget Kurt had Diggs too before. I remember that. And I personally feel like that season that Kirk did had Diggs, he was playing favorites. I mean, if we really look at Thielen's background, wasn't he a walk-on? I feel like Thielen was a walk-on, and he just built this really insane quarterback-receiver rapport. Yeah, what's going on, Kaz? How are you? Welcome in. He built like this really insane rapport with him. And then that was all she wrote. And what made it so bad, in my opinion, was the fact that Diggs at the time just signed that crazy contract with the Vikings. I don't know about this. There we go. I'm chilling. You already know. Hey, I'm glad you're chilling with us. By the way, I don't know why my alert didn't go off, but it looks like you resubbed. I did not see that. I apologize. Hype in the chat. Whoopi Zanini's in the chat. Yo, Stream Elements just be having a mind of its own, man. Just be having a crazy mind of its own. Maybe Doug should have bonded more with... Well, then it wouldn't have meant anything, right? If he would have been showing off with chains and whatnot, and they showed it on social media, wouldn't have been viral, right? Because that's what we typically do, right? That ain't nothing to call home about, right? It's just, that's nothing. We've been doing that. C Money. But again, I'll leave it alone. Kirk so icy. You see, he got special hands. Handshake with Josh Allen. We know what he throwing up. What is he throwing up? What exactly is he throwing up? All right, so let's just make this simple. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Jefferson is better than Chase. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Chase is better than Jefferson. I just feel like after Sunday's game, it really just kind of, because the debate was there. The debate was there. In fact, I think what Chase was on either the pivot or one of those podcasts, 1A, 1B. Who's 1B though? It was a debate. It was a debate who was better, and obviously Chase, defended himself and spoke up for himself and said that he was the best, but I think Jefferson's the guy. One, maybe Chase is more important to his team. Gray, I can't say that Jefferson isn't important though. Put a 3 if your team stinks and you'd be happy with either. I think, again, I will say that I do think it's early. I think these guys are very, very young in their careers. But as it stands right now, if I had to pick between Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, I'm picking Jefferson.